Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is a demonstration on how to download, how to register, calibrate your app, and then also how to perform a demo test. So first of all, what you want to do is, depending on your device, you want to either go to the Microsoft Store or the Apple App Store, and you want to download the Invigilator PC. And once you've downloaded the app and you open it up, this is the screen that you will see. So first things first, what we need to do is we first need to register as a student, and you only have to do that once. And after that, you can simply just log in. So I'm going to click on register as a student. There are a number of fields that you need to fill in, and you want to start off at the top by selecting your academic institution. So in my case, it's other, but you are going to select the name of your institution by just browsing down the drop-down menu and finding the correct institution. You then want to provide your first name, your last name, your student number, and then the email address with which you are registered at with your academic institution. You want to provide your mobile number. This is just a fictitious number, and then you are going to create your own password. And finally, you want to click on the sign up button. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now is you are going to be emailed a verification PIN that you need to complete your sign up. So you're just going to wait patiently until you receive the email from the Invigilator support. I have received my email, so I am going to type in the unique verification PIN that they've sent me and then click on verify. Right, you will receive our terms of use, so please read through it, and once you have completed, click on I accept. What the app is going to do now, it is going to perform a calibration test just to make sure that everything on your device is working properly. So the first pop-up says, "Welcome to the Invigilator." This tutorial will check your device to make sure it is compatible with the app and show you how to use the application in an assessment. So let's click on continue. The next pop-up says, on the bottom of your screen, if you look at the bottom right-hand side, you will notice a timer, which represents the amount of time left in your exam. When the timer reaches 0, it will progress you to the upload screen, where it will submit all the files collected during the exam. Let's test if your PC is set up correctly. So I want to click on continue. So the first test is a selfie check. At random intervals in the exam, the app will ask you to take a selfie. Let's check if your device is configured. In 2 seconds, the selfie notice will appear to take a selfie. So let's click on continue. Right, attention, you will need to take a selfie now. Please make sure your face is fully in the camera. Click on continue. Okay, just below the photo box, I can see a button that says take photo. So I want to click on that. And my photo appears in the rectangle. Next up, it's going to do a video check. So at random intervals, the application will record footage from your webcam. Let's check if your PC is configured. In 2 seconds, we will record some footage from your webcam. So I want to click on continue. If you look at the bottom, it says record 10 seconds. So I want to click on that button. And now automatically it is going to record for 10 seconds. You can either sit still or have a conversation with someone. It doesn't really matter as long as the recording takes place. Right, next thing is a screen capture check. So at random intervals, the application will take a screen capture. Let's check if your PC is configured. In 2 seconds, we will take a capture of your screen. So I want to click on the continue button and the screen capture will take place automatically. Finally is a microphone check. So it says everything looks good with the camera. Now let's test out your microphone to make sure that it is configured. Tap start to begin recording for 15 seconds. So let's click on start. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for 15 seconds, a microphone recording will take place. You can have a conversation or you can be quiet. It doesn't really matter. Just wait patiently for the 15 seconds to pass by. You then have an opportunity to test out whether you can hear the alerts. I'm not going to do that right now. But if you're unable to hear the prompt, then just click on the test sound button and adjust your volume until you are able to hear the prompts clearly. Please just make sure that your PC is not on mute. So if I'm happy, I'm going to click on the yes button. And then I get a message saying success, everything looks good with this device. We will now upload your data to save your calibrations on this device. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you just need to sit patiently and wait for the entire upload to take place. So it's going to upload the selfie that it took. It will upload the screenshot that it took. It will upload the microphone recordings, and then it will upload the video as well. Now, depending on the strength of your internet signal, this might take a few minutes. So please don't become frustrated if it takes a while. Simply just sit patiently and wait for the upload to complete. So let's just wait for my video upload to complete. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, my signal strength is not very good today. We have an electricity cut on our side, and that's why it's taking a while. But as I've mentioned, just be patient and wait for the upload to complete. Don't close the app at this stage because you think it's taking too long. Otherwise, you're going to have to start all over with the calibration. Right, upload is successful. At this stage, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be required to take your master selfie. So this is the selfie that we will be comparing all the selfies that you take during an assessment with. So please make sure that you are in good lighting. You're not wearing sunglasses or a mask or a hat so that we can take a clear photo of your profile. So at the bottom right-hand side, I want to click on Open Camera. Notice, please ensure you take an actual selfie of yourself and not a photo of your ID or your student card. That's very important. So I'm going to click on Take Selfie. Right, again, just below the screen, you see a button called Take Photo. So I'm going to click on that. And now I have taken my master selfie. I can see it in the top right-hand side of my screen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are at your welcome screen. So you have successfully registered. You have successfully completed the calibration as well. So what I now strongly recommend you do is that in the student user guide that has been issued to you, you will find a demo QR code, and that you enter that QR code number and that you try out the demonstration, as it will simulate exactly what the app is going to be doing while it is invigilating you. It's really important for you to do this demo so that you can feel completely comfortable with the app and that you're not anxious on the day of your first assessment to use the app. So I want to click on Start Assessment at the bottom. And then I want to enter the access code. Now the access code is always visible just below the QR code. So let me quickly enter my specific QR code. You are not going to be entering this QR code. You are going to enter the access code as is available in your student user guide. So I want to click on Start Assessment. Right? Assessment is about to start. Please check to hear if you can hear the alert so you can test your sound. I'm not going to do that because I'm happy that the prompts are loud enough, but you can test it. You can adjust your volume, and when you're ready, click Start. Right, then a very important notice. It says, please do not leave the computer. So don't close the program while you are in the exam. You are permitted to minimize in order to complete your exam. You are now under exam conditions. So I'm going to click on OK. So just to further explain to you, you can open up your tab that will take you to your academic institution's learner management system. And you can toggle between, the Invigilator apps screen as well as your learner management system, where you are going to find your assessment and maybe complete your assessment online, as long as you don't close the app. That is very important. So if you look at the bottom right-hand side, you will see the timer has an 8 next to it. So that means that the demo is 8 minutes long. And although you're not writing a test now, you're just going to sit through the 8 minutes and you are going to perform the prompts as required by the app. So ladies and gentlemen, the good news is that if you, for example, complete your assessment earlier, so let's say there's my first prompt, I will need to take a selfie. Please make sure that your face is fully in the camera, right? So click on Take Selfie. Then just below the screen, I click on Take Photo. Okay, so that was my first prompt. So I can see that there's still 6 minutes left of this assessment. So what I was saying is, if you complete your assessment earlier than the allocated time, so let's say it's a 60-minute assessment, you complete it in 50 minutes, you don't have to sit and wait for the entire invigilation time to run out. You can end the invigilation at the same time that you end your assessment. So let's pretend in this demo that I have now completed my assessment. I still have, if I look at the timer, I still have 6 minutes left, but I now want to finish my invigilation earlier. So I want to click, there's my next prompt. You will need to take a selfie, right? So let's click on Take a Selfie. Again, click on Take Photo. Right. As I was saying, I can now see there are 5 minutes left. I can finish my assessment early. So I'm going to click on the dark green button at the bottom that says Finish Assessment. And then your pop-up says, are you sure that you are finished with the exam? By finishing early, you must make sure that you have submitted your exam. These finish times will be compared. So that's very important. And then I click on, yes, I am finished. So the next pop-up says that you have performed all the checks and you can continue to upload. So I want to click on finish. And then the upload will take place automatically. So ladies and gentlemen, let's say you completed the assessment and not all the prompts have taken place. What will happen is the moment that you click on finish assessment, automatically the app will ask you to perform any outstanding prompts at that time. Right, so I'm happy. Upload was successful. So I want to click on back to dashboard. That takes me back to this welcome screen. And now my app is ready whenever I write the next assessment. And how I'm going to start the next assessment again is by entering the access code and starting my assessment. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to show you two other things. If we look at the menu on the left, if I click on View Invigilated Assessments, what I'm able to do is I'm able to see a list of all of the assessments that I've done with the Invigilator app. So in my case, I only have this one that I did. And at the moment, it is saying processing, which is pretty normal. So please give it about 24 hours. Once it has completely been processed, you will receive a reference number, and that is your proof that you use the Invigilator app. Let's say by the end of the assessment, you were unable to perform the upload. If in the left-hand side, you click on pending uploads, it will give you a list here of all of the uploads that you have not completed yet, and you'll be able to click on upload and then upload your results. In my case, there is nothing. So ladies and gentlemen, it's not necessary for you to log out. You can just remain logged in, and then you don't need to worry about remembering your password going forward. So let's stop sharing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that then is a short demonstration as promised of how to use the Invigilator PC. Remember, if you have any problems with the Invigilator PC, please reach out to our help desk with a WhatsApp. The number of the help desk is available in your student user guide. Thank you very much for listening.